Yes, Alphen. They're called fish. God damn it.
I guess camping isn't so bad, as long as it's with good company.
Yeah, there is a dialogue change. In the OG game, she would say she hates camping. Let's roll a bit with Alphen again. So, what was the... God damn it. Map. Alright, we're heading back to Nias to talk to Bayfon. Hey, I see you! Fine, you want to die so badly?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Nice takedown, Dovaline. But this isn't over yet.
Damn it!
Strike if they just sit still!
Xion, can you take care of them?
I'm ready.
Said and done! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Alright.
Okay, all of my armor is in good shape. Now to look over my shield.
What are you doing? She's checking her gear after.
Oh, come on! Stop harassing me!
Our expert coming
Come
through!
one, come all!
Zephyr Trident!
Alright, everyone target the same guy.
Strike!
Miasma!
Keep it up, everyone, and they'll soon be done for.
Come on, Kisara. Let's wrap this up so you can teach me more about.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Zephyr Trident!
So much for that.
The heavens must be smiling.
Alright, you guys just leave me alone. I'm going to pick some fruit off the tree. Alright, which way now? Oh!
So, Alphen, how many of these mausoleums do you think we've sealed up so far?
Oh, I've lost track. We've been all over the world by now.
This journey's grown longer than I expected.
Say, Xion, are you getting tired?
No, I'm fine. Why? Do I look tired? Have my clothes gotten a bit messy? Oh, or my hair. Or maybe I have bags under my eyes.
No, not at all. It's just as
Ha ha.
ready as ever. What I'm trying to say is, you're not forcing yourself to do this, are you?
What do you mean?
Just that maybe you'd rather live a calm life somewhere, you know? Away from fighting, where you can wear whatever you like.
Alphen, it sounds to me like you're misunderstanding something. I'm not forcing myself to do anything, okay? We're the only ones who can seal the mausoleums, right? I'm doing this because I want to. After all, I could hardly live in peace knowing the world's still in trouble. And these clothes? I wear them because I like them. I chose all of this for myself. This whole journey we're on, I want to be on it with you. To travel with you. That's why even now,
Well, that's good then. Sorry for the strange question.
Okay then. I guess that's the end of that. Come on, let's go, Alphen.
Right. Let's go, Xion.
Come on, you guys kissed. Why are you guys still so awkward? I mean, you guys are totally a thing now. I don't understand why people get so awkward even after they're a thing. I put that alongside of lack of communication. I'm like, then again, people who say I actually say too much, but, you know, surely too much communication is better than lack of it.
Nasamil, there's something I need to apologize for.
Apologize to me? Why?
It's probably my fault that you were a test subject at Lenegis.
Alphen, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The ones who experimented on the two of you did so for their own purposes.
Dohalim.
I understand how you feel, but there's no need to phrase things in such a misleading manner.
Can you please explain? I want to know.
It all started a long time ago, because Rena's great spirit wanted to absorb Dana's astral energy. Lenegis was created for that purpose, and the Sovereign was one of its parts.
Alphen escaped, but the Great Spirit needed a replacement to achieve its plan.
So they took me?
Yes, a lot of people were experimented on. You were one of them.
Your crest was incomplete. Perhaps your modifications were not completely finished.
Because of Volron. Because he was completed first.
1 year ago, we may have met Nazamil in a different manner. I don't know why they let you go, but we can thank that for allowing us to encounter one another.
And you, Shion?
Mine was inherited. It was one of my ancestors who underwent modification.
So in a way, you being taken was a result of my actions. I'm sorry, Nazamil.
It's okay. You don't have to be. You didn't wish for it. And I'm no different from you. Besides, I didn't lose anything by being a test subject. And more than that, it makes me happy to know that there are other people like me.
Nazamil.
Bayfon should be in the Dark Wings headquarters.
This armament was supposedly conditioned for the Renans to live here, but are we sure they can be trusted? Their attitudes certainly don't suggest as much. Better to be safe than sorry. Where the frick are the Darkwing headquarters? Oh, to the right. What is... Oh, there it is.
Looks like you took care of everything. As impressive as ever.
Any updates on the situation in town?
Yeah, but nothing good. There's no end to the people looking to stir up trouble here. Both Darrens and Renans alike. Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I wonder if taking in those Renan refugees was the right... No, I can't go thinking like that.
Regardless of the difficulties, I want to believe that your decision to not turn the Renans away was the correct one.
I want to as well. But at any rate, Nazamil shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe for her. Not that it's her fault, but... Sorry, Nazamil.
It's fine, don't worry.
Thanks, Bayfon. Alright, everyone. Let's head to Viscint.
Alright, fast travel. To fast travel to campgrounds and certain other locations. Yep.
Please don't blame Bayfon, Nazamil.
Yeah. Him accepting Renans at all is pretty amazing. I doubt that's very consoling, though.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Hey, if you're looking to end centuries of prejudice, good luck. Aha! The Viscint path is now open. I probably can't fast travel. Oh! Did they unlock the rest of the map? Okay, so one of the earlier parts I talked about what I didn't like about the story. What I do like is that how they tackle these things. Sure, there's a bit too much explanation, but I do like that it's pretty much showing both sides of it. While Deadeye wasn't executed well, I do like that it's not just a pure evil conqueror, pure good victim, whatever. And like even now, the Danans are sometimes doing bad things as to the Renans as well.
We've arrived. This is Viscint, where Danans and Renans live as equals.
Equals? Even me?
Yes, I personally guarantee it.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Kisara.
I know it's hard to believe after Nies. We felt the same way when we first arrived.
It may do you some good to observe the city while we're on our way to visit Droshin.
Droshin? Who?
Who's that?
He looks after everyone who just moved here. He'll help with all the procedures you need to go through.
The immigration papers.
You might as well check the place out. You can decide whether to live here after that.
Okay.
Is it your first time in Viscint, Nazamil?
Yes. I always tried to avoid getting too close to cities.
Then how'd you end up in Nies?
I happened to be nearby when the worlds merged. I didn't know what was happening, so I fled there for shelter.
You know, Kisara, I've learned a lot traveling with you.
Oh? About what in particular?
Fish.
Cooking. Getting
See?
to finally cook together again after so long has made me realize just how amazing a chef you really are. I need to take the opportunity to watch you at work again while I still have the chance.
Your cooking already has everyone coming back for seconds. I don't think there's anything left to teach you.
Oh, but there is. Not only do you season things perfectly every time, but your movements are so quick and precise. Compared to you, I'm just a novice. I hope you don't mind if I swipe a few of your techniques.
You've really gotten into cooking, huh, Shion?
Though, as usual, she still buys a ridiculous amount of ingredients.
There's no such thing as too many ingredients. And can you blame me for wanting to try out every new recipe we find?
I can relate. Trade between realms has flourished within this past year, and with it, the availability of exotic ingredients. It's the same in Viscint. The people there have been experimenting with food that incorporates a wider array of flavors.
You're telling me brand new gourmet cuisine is being invented all over the world? I want to try making and eating all of it.
Eating the food is one thing, but isn't it hard finding and learning a bunch of new recipes like that?
Yeah, you make a good point. In the past, Kisara has always been there to help me, but I'm not so sure it would be as easy on my own.
In that case, I'll put in the effort to learn some new recipes myself. That way I can teach you the next time we meet.
You will?
Of course. I'm not one to back down from a new cooking challenge. And besides, I really do appreciate your faith in me.
Why don't we all just go to Kisara's every once in a while? You teach the rest of us too, right?
Cooking classes with Kisara? I think I'd like to join in.
You
on
just
that.
make everything spicy.
Very well. I'll take on all of you.
Are you gonna teach us? Or are you gonna fight us?
Yeah, watch Kisara's teaching class is probably going to involve like crazy rigorous training. Oh.
Okay. Who's gonna be it next? No astral arts allowed. Hey, I'm no cheater.
From the sounds of it, yeah, look, there they are. The Ren and Danon kids are playing together. We're playing tags, no grown-ups allowed. Grown-ups are too fast.
Does it strike you as odd for Renan and Danon children to play together?
I'm not sure. I never played with kids my age, but I could tell that those children don't care who's Renan and who's Danon.
The Service Corps' duty is to protect the safety of every life in the city's borders. Of course, that goes for that cat over there as well. What cat? Alright, so where are we going? Wait. Oh, okay, that is the fast travel point. Look around Viscint. Let's go to the let's go to the highway. I want to see if some of the other stuff is there.
Service 4, what do we stand for? 1. Our ideal of coexistence. 2. Being the citizen's shield. 3. Protecting the dream we all share.
Yep. I don't remember fighting... No, actually... No, fought purple, but have I actually fought any red guys? I'm working diligently to serve the people every day so that Captain Kisara doesn't get mad.
You're an instructor, Kisara?
I am. They wanted me for my experience in the previous conflict.
Yikes. I bet she's super strict.
Indeed. Apparently her recruits have nicknamed her the Demon.
Ugh, where could Droshin be?
So, I didn't expect that. I just picked up an eyeball.
Doesn't seem like Droshin is this way.
Picky, picky, picky. Oh, wait a minute. That Droshin is that way. Can I go to the other locations? This way to the mines. They probably won't let me go this way either. See? Yep, it has a guy standing guard. And that way. Those who were robbed of their physical form are memorialized here, not for the past, but for the future. Cislodium Peddler. I can't believe something so sad has happened to Menacia too. This memorial is dedicated to those who disappeared in the lake beneath the quarry. It's also a reminder not to repeat the past mistakes. Can I go to the training grounds? And if I go to the training grounds, is there anything new for me? These are the renowned Viscint training grounds. The purpose of the training grounds has remained unchanged even after merging of the worlds. We welcome all who seek personal growth. The training grounds offer challenges, trials, and rewards to those who pass them. If you have an indelible passion to reach new heights, then the training grounds are open to you. Heavenly armor? Wait a minute. Okay, gotta do the most important thing. Renus Superbia. So you notice, the novice is actually in a good spot, but everything else is really high. So, the matches are too dangerous to be called wait. You must be very determined to jump into this yourself. I'll interrupt no longer. Let us begin.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm only getting started.
Oh, wait there! Hold on a second. I gotta wait for that thing to finish casting.
I'll bring you back.
Whoopsies!
By the power of flame, vanish without a trace.
Oh, for the love of...
Searing tempest, enact thy will. Flare tornado.
Okay, those guys are weak to... Alright. I'm recording, right? Okay, hold on a second. I'm adjusting my setup. Whoops. Yeah, so I was, So, here's what happened. I succeeded! Took a bit, but I did succeed. Yeah, as you can see, it took a very long bit because I'm tremendously underleveled. However, to my disappointment, this is just stat armor, not appearance armor. Wait a minute, do they have any weapons? Nope. And I've been trying the new battle. It's taking a while. But so you know what? Maybe I can do these ones? I shall do them another time. For now, we shall continue the mission. Oh, I have animals already. Alright, raise livestock. No horses this time. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's sell my stuff. No, I have nothing to sell? Okay. How about buy? Let's hold off on that for now.
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe now.
Great. I'll let you cook that.
I don't trust either of those two nitwits to cook. Kisara? Sure. Shion? We might have to work off the fat, but sure.
Wait, what?
Alphen, I get you may want to just request non-spicy ones from him, but at least I think he knows how to cook food. Dohalim, I trust has a refined palate. Those two Nimrods? Not a chance in hell. We're looking for, Dawson?
And that's what he said. Can you believe that?
Come on, you've got to be kidding me.
Gossip mongers.
It's true. This really is a masterpiece.
How come you're able to live together?
Huh? Why wouldn't we?
Because Renans and Danans are so different.
Well, we do have our differences. I can use astral arts, for example, while he, as a Danon, cannot. But my friend here can move much faster than me, and he has a splendid singing voice.
Well, your sculptures are beautiful enough to adorn the palace.
There's more to appreciate in our differences than find fault in.
Plus, differences in our individual abilities mean little in the course of day-to-day life.
I don't understand.
Well, we certainly take a different approach around here. I could see it being confusing if you're not used to it.
It looks to me like you're friends with Lord Dohalim. Maybe you could talk to him as well. Lord Dohalim is the only reason we're able to live like this in the first place. It's all thanks to him.
Really?
That is what they say.
What do you think, Nazamil? Are you starting to see how things work around here?
I can see that Renans and Danans get along with each other, even if I still don't understand why.
Yeah, Viscint sort of had a head start on that. I wouldn't hold my breath if you're waiting for the rest of the world to catch up. Stuff like this is more like a 1 in a million. Welcome to the in-front shop. You seem busy as always? Be sure to take it easy from time to time. There are more immigrants from other countries, so the city's livelier than before.
Could you see yourself here?
Yeah. I think I'd feel safe here.
Good. Then all that's left is to meet with Droshin.
Let's check in at the inn so we can get the fast travel. Besides, the peace here probably won't last.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
What you got? There's no rest for a smith, even in this new era. I can make anything you need. Already have that. Have that. Oh! What do you know? Wait, mantid claws? When did I kill mantids? Gift horse. See you again.
That new weapon looks nice. Are you going to go shopping?
That's why we're here. I've got the best quality and quantity. What do you need? Don't be a stranger. Has anyone here played Deus Ex Mankind Divided? You could spend an entire fortune at a shop, and then when they're done, it's like, oh, what? You're so stingy. How much do I have to buy from you before you have to acknowledge me? But like, I spent my entire life savings.
Lord Dohalim, and the rest of our heroes. If you'd given me more warning, I'd have prepared a better welcome.
That is not necessary. I no longer rule Menancia, after all.
More importantly, we have a request.
I'd be happy to do anything in my power, of course.
This is Nazamil. We'd like you to arrange for her to be able to live here.
Understood?
Aren't you going to ask if I'm Renan or Danon?
They'll ask during the formal procedures. Not that it matters much. There is one thing that matters, however. Whether or not you agree with this realm's ideals. Well, what do you say? Can you interact with those different from yourself without prejudice?
I'm not sure yet, but I think it's nice that the Renans and Danons here don't fight.
That's good enough for me. There is a screening process, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Recently, many Danons and Renans have tried to move here for our realm's abundance, yet they take issue with our principle of coexistence. That's why I'm more than prepared to defend our ideals. Oh, getting ahead of myself. A room at Autalina Palace will be provided until she has her official residence.
At the palace? Not at the inn?
It's a good way to make use of our many spacious rooms. The palace is now public property.
Oh, I remember Drosh, and he was the doorman.
We'll show her the way there.
I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Lagiel was wondering when you'd be coming back.
Lagiel? Understood. I'll go check on her later.
Don't Alphen and the others also live here?
Only Kisara and Rinwell at the moment. Alphen and Shion are always traveling.
Oh, I see.
What is it, Nazamil?
Nothing.
Butler? This is Austria Palace. Open to everyone and is placed for people of Menancia to relax. Please, feel free to come in. The city does not belong to any one person. It belongs to everyone who lives here. That is why we, trusted by the people, protect the peace with our lives. I know that while there are Danons in the guards, I wonder if they're still mostly made of Renans.
Kisara and Dohalim, living together in the palace, huh?
I myself am simply being provided a room.
By who? Kisara?
What did you just say?
Hey now. They sleeping together? Alright, let's face it.
There's someone in trouble here.
I see it.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Let's face it, the game was totally shipping them. Say, when are they going to build our house? Our home will take some time to build, my boy. We have little choice but to remain here until the work is done.
Well...
Hey, here's a question. How come it'll take so much time? That's a special structure, not just a run-of-the-mill house. That's why we moved here from Pelagian. Well, we were also drawn here by Menancia's ideals of coexistence, of course.
Oh yeah?
Unique construction, you say? How so? It is an institution for instructing the youth. I intend to live and work there as a teacher. I wanted to build a place where Renan and Dan and children alike can receive an education. Oh, so he's not building a house, he's building a freaking school!
Great!
What a wonderful idea! And you came all the way to Viscint to do that? Indeed. A Renin woman already teaches children in the library in the city, after all. With her help and insight, I believe I can establish a schoolhouse of some merit. Are there really that many kids out there who would even want to study? One's right here, and plenty of other kids in town said they wanted to learn too.
Law?
Sounds like a great opportunity. Why don't you join them, Law?
Whoa!
Nah, I'm good, thanks. We will do more than just book learning. I intend to offer exercises to strengthen the body. You seem quite hale and hearty. I'm sure you would receive good marks in such a curriculum. You think so? If it's just workouts we're talking about, I guess I could give it a shot. Unfortunately, the road to my goal is a long one. A building accommodating many children requires materials exceeding the current supply. More people are looking to immigrate to Viscint, but we don't have enough materials for normal homes. Indeed, and we're especially low on Zoogle parts. These are invaluable for teaching the risks and weaknesses of Zoogles, yet I cannot give them.
Yes!
In that case, we can gather the Zoogle parts for you. Having a place where children can learn is important. We should hurry. Truly, you could do that for me. Sure. You need them for the kiddies, right? Leave it to us. You have my sincerest thanks. I'll leave the matter in your capable hands.
How about it?
Hold up. We've already got plenty of those parts. Why not just give them to him? Here's the thing. You don't even tell me what I'm giving.
How's this?
Here, you can just take these. Oh, thank you. This is enough for the construction. And with teaching materials to spare.
You did it!
Yay! Ain't that great, Teach? Wait, Teach? You two aren't related? We are not. The truth is, this child is Danon. I took him under my wing after he lost his parents.
I guess...
A Renin raising a Danon? I may have reacted the same ones. I was raised in Lenegus and looked down upon the Danon people. But I met this child in Pelagian and started teaching him as a way to pass the time. And as I did, my way of thinking changed. In him, I witnessed a... perspicacity? Perspicacity I've never seen before, even among Renin children. I said I wanted to come here to teach because I wanted to learn more from him. I realized there was no inferior humans. There are children who are eager to learn, regardless of whether they're Renin or Danon. And that's when you decided to make a place where you could teach, where anyone could get an education. Precisely. Pelagian is full of prejudice, but an air of greater quality pervades in Viscint. That said, were I to succeed here, I would like to build similar schools in other cities such as Pelagian.
Right.
That's wonderful of you. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. I could teach techniques from Zoogle defense to basic house cleaning, even how to fish. What a fortuitous offering. I would be ever so grateful to accept.
Kisara.
Kisara's a natural-born leader. She has a real knack for it. Don't be too harsh on the tykes, though. You know what they call you in the service corps. They call me something? Well, not to your face for sure. The drill instructor from hell, I believe it was.
Law?
Law? I'm nice to the students who show a modicum of respect. As for the delinquents... Hey, hold on! Don't shoot the messenger!
I think you'd make a good school teacher, Kisara. When you taught me how to cook, your explanations were really easy to understand.
I bet you'd be a hit with kids, too. That is, if you can manage to not be the demon in this situation as well.
What was that, Law?
Nothing, Miss Kisara.
Let's check out the library. What? Oh.
Got your face stuck in a book as usual, huh? What kind of stuff do you read, anyway?
All sorts of things. Ancient accounts, histories. Just recently, I was reading a book about astral arts.
So what's the point? Does this, like, make your astral arts stronger?
No, I just read because I like to learn. Though, it is also helpful for my research.
Research?
Mm-hmm. For example, I'm looking into whether it's possible to combine Danon magic with Renin astral arts. I'm also interested in the mausoleums and Dana's past.
Okay, I'll admit, I'm not totally following. But, is there a purpose to this research? Like a goal?
A purpose? Well, I guess there is something I'd like to try someday. I want to try writing my own book, instead of just reading what others have written.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. What kind of book do you want to write?
I have several ideas I've been thinking about, but most of all, I'd like to write about Danon magic. Leave as much of my knowledge behind as possible, you know? And also, if there are any other Danons out there who can use magic, like me, maybe that book could help me find them.
Wow, you've really thought this through. You're amazing, you know that?
What's gotten into you? I'll have you know that flattery won't get you anywhere.
Law is correct. All the knowledge you've gained on Danon Magecraft would be lost if not made manifest. That book would serve as a guiding light to scholars for generations to come.
You're gonna embarrass me if you keep talking like that. It's no big deal. I just like to study, that's all.
I know what you mean. Whether books or art, there is an indescribable, fragrant allure to those things that have traversed the ages.
Yeah, who doesn't like the smell of old books?
Yeah, totally! They do smell, yummy, don't they?
What? La, please don't eat my books.
There's people who talk with their asses, and then there's people who talk with their stomachs. Alright. I see no side quests here. I'm not in the mood to talk to everyone. What the frick is managing this library? This is a mess! I used to be a library assistant. If we left the shelves in this manner, the librarian would be screaming at us. Oh yeah, I remember her. She was in the last game teaching kids. Isn't it kind of ironic? Usually, the kids who don't who don't have access to education are the ones who want to learn everything, and the ones who do have access to an education don't want to learn anything. Alright, out we go. Let's check out some of the side rooms.